have to hear this. T.I., father of 6, just revealed that not only does he take his daughter Deyjah to her yearly GYNO appointments, but he also goes in the room with her and has the doctor physically check to make sure her hymen is still intact. Now, if you're not familiar with the term hymen or what it is, the clinical definition is that it's a thin piece of mucosal tissue that surrounds or partially covers the external vaginal opening. It forms part of the vulva, the external genitalia, and is similar in structure to the vagina. And people, mostly men, in almost every part of the world, from the US to Persia to the Philippines, often use the presence or absence of a female's hymen to determine if she's a virgin or not. It's a strange way of making the determination because a hymen can be torn for other reasons other than intercourse, like from just playing too hard or being very physically active. But for a lot of men, especially ones that are either ignorant to science or reject science and logic, the absence of a hymen makes them believe that the female is no longer a virgin. One of those men, T.I., stopped by the Ladies Like Us podcast, which is hosted by Nazanin Mandy and Nadia Moham. You can find a link to the full podcast in the description box and the comment section. But here's what T.I. had to say specifically about having his daughter's hymen checked.
Yeah. But, I think that most kids, man, in hindsight, looking back, they always thank their parents for not allowing them to damage themselves as much as they could have.
1,000%.
Yeah, I agree. I had strict parents, and I hated it. I was the first one. They were so strict with me. But looking back, there are things I'm like, you could have let me go to the dance.
The prom.
I wasn't going to have sex on the dance floor.
Right.
Like, my God.
No, of course not. The backseat of the Buick.
On the way home.
I was a virgin, okay? But,
I heard about what girls who say they virgins, like what they do. You guys have contingencies.
What's that? Like what?
There are contingencies and alternative routes.
Oh, Lord. So have you had the sex talk with your daughters?
Have I? We go.
Which, by the way, your daughters are so beautiful.
Yeah, so beautiful.
So,
Thank you so much.
I'm sure you have your hands full.
And the other one's 18, so she definitely knows about sex.
See,
but I'm just
it's Deyjah, right? She's 18,
yes,
right?
Deyjah's 18, just graduated high school now. She's attending her first year of college, figuring it out for herself. And yes, not only have we had the conversation, we have yearly trips to the gynecologist to check her height.
Oh,
okay. I'm done with you right now.
So,
do you go with her? She's a prisoner.
Yes, I go with her.
Somebody check on Deyjah.
I go with her.
She's a prisoner in her own.
So let me tell you, right? So this is one time we go. I think this might have been after her 16th birthday. And this is what we do. Like, right after the birthday, we celebrate. And,
we go and check her hymen after.
And then,
what the fuck?
Usually like the day after the party, she's enjoying her gifts. I put a sticky note on the door. GYNO. Tomorrow, 9:30.
Oh, this is great.
And so look, right? So we'll go. You know what I mean? We'll go and we'll sit down, and then the doctor will come and talk. And the doctor's maintaining a high level of professionalism. He's like, well, sir, I have to, in order for me to share information. I say, Deyjah, they want you to sign this. They want you to sign this
right now. I need to know if your hymen's still there.
So we can share information. Is there anything that you would not want me to know? Oh, okay. See, Doc, ain't no problem.
You are the worst.
And so then, right? Then they come and say, okay, well, I just want you to know that there are other ways besides sex that the hymen can be broken.
Right.
Like bike riding,
really,
athletics, horseback riding.
That's aggressive. That is aggressive
and
writing.
you know, just
Right.
other forms of athletic physical activity.
Is she an athlete?
No.
Oh,
There you
So
go.
I say-
You're like, sorry,
I say,
Doc,
look,
that's
I say,
not a
look, Doc.
possibility.
I say, look, Doc,
she's not.
she don't ride no horses, she don't ride no bikes, she don't play no sports, man. Just check the hymen, please, and give me back my results
Oh, Deyjah.
expeditiously.
No. Expeditiously.
But I will say, as of her 18th birthday, her hymen is still intact.
Oh, my.
Deyjah, you are an angel.
You know what you're doing? You're creating men to be vultures because they're like, I'm a virgin.
That's all right. I'll
They're
tell
like,
you another story.
There's no virgins left.
I'll tell you another story.
What's a virgin?
Man, they're no fun. Who wants a virgin?
What do y'all think about T.I. going into the doctor's office with his daughter Deyjah? Do y'all think he's doing too much? Leave a comment and let me know what you think. My thoughts about men using women's hymens as markers of virginity are colored by the fact that women are literally being murdered for not having a hymen, when some women are not even born with one in the first place. Just last year in 2018, an Iraqi bride was murdered by her brother because the groom complained that when they had sex, she didn't bleed afterward from a broken hymen. StepFeed reports, in yet another horrendous case of so-called honor killing, a man in Iraq beat his sister, a newlywed bride, to death because her husband suspected she was not a virgin. The bride's father also died of a stroke as a result of hearing the husband's accusations. According to media reports citing an official source, a post-mortem autopsy revealed that the victim had indeed died with her hymen intact. According to Anahar, the husband reportedly took his new wife back to her parents' house in the Najash Governorate the morning after their wedding night. The husband claimed she was not a virgin and had a, quote, loose hymen, saying there were no signs of her hymen breaking. After hearing these claims, the wife's father suffered a sudden stroke and died instantly. Meanwhile, her brother violently beat her head with a sharp object until she passed away. Authorities arrested the brother soon after, and the penalty he will face is yet to be determined. According to the autopsy requested by her mother, the victim had a type of elastic hymen that does not break even after experiencing intercourse multiple times. The crime is a testament to the numerous misconceptions regarding women's sexual and reproductive health, particularly when it comes to the hymen, a small membrane inside the opening of the vagina. This comes as there's widespread belief that a woman should bleed as a result of breaking their hymen when they have sex for the first time. However, specialists have confirmed that there are different types of hymens, each of which reacts to intercourse in a different manner. Additionally, some females are born without a hymen, while others might break their hymens for reasons unconnected to sexual intercourse, such as stretching or horseback riding. So being that women in this world are still dying because some men are so fixated on whether or not they have a hymen, I can't look at T.I.'s situation with his daughter and just laugh it off and say, oh, that's just T.I. being T.I. It's not funny to me. It's ignorant and it's dangerous. And I just want to know, what is T.I. going to do if one day he goes to the doctor with his daughter Deyjah and her hymen is broken? What is he going to do then? Is there going to be some type of punishment? And what if her hymen is broken, but she tells him that she actually hasn't had sexual intercourse? What if she breaks her hymen in doing something athletic or just any other reason? What is he going to do then? Is he going to punish her? And mind you, she is an adult. She's 18 years old. But is he going to punish her? And is he going to believe her if she says it's not broken due to sexual intercourse? It's broken maybe due to another reason, like athletics or something like that. Is he going to believe her? Is he going to trust his own daughter? Because it doesn't seem like he does. And it doesn't seem like he's raising his daughter to know that she is the one in control of her body, not some other man, not even her father. It doesn't seem like he's raising her to acknowledge that she is in control and she is the authority of her own body. Anyway, leave a comment and let me know what you think about the situation.